Hi friends, back the feminist lawyer here. Y'all need to stop punishing your kids for having feelings. Here I am treating myself to a little alone time at the park, and I just saw this mother threaten her child, saying, if you start crying right now, we're going home. And it wasn't like out of concern, like, oh my gosh, are you crying? Do we need to go home? The kid was asking for a popsicle, and sometimes we need to say no to popsicles. Sometimes they're not healthy for our kids, or they've had too much sugar. Or, sometimes we just don't have the money or the time to deal with it. Saying no is fine. You have to sometimes. But when you say no, your kids are going to have feelings about it. And this child heard no and had a feeling about it. Keep in mind, we're talking like a 5-year-old. And the mother had 2 other kids with her. And she said, if you start crying right now, all of us are going home. So not only was she punishing the child who was upset, but she was going to punish the other children because that child got upset. And that's going to create resentment between the siblings. It's a very easy way to isolate them from each other so they don't gang up and, seize some power when they get older. So it's definitely the beginnings of abusive behavior. But what I think a lot of parents don't understand is that little kids, even up to teenage kids, a lot of them don't have the cognitive capacity to manipulate you. They're not using their tears to get their way in a way that is malicious. Literally, they're having a feeling, the tears are coming out. They're not using emotion, they're experiencing it. And there is nothing wrong or punishable about having feelings. Kids cannot help when they cry. Feelings, dysregulation, physical discomfort. I know that, if I am at all dysregulated in any direction, there are tears. But I need you to hear this. When you punish your kids for having feelings, you teach them that their feelings are dangerous or shameful and they need to be hidden because your displeasure is a threat to their safety. And then they start learning that having feelings is a threat to their safety. And people who refuse to experience their feelings, they don't turn out all that well. Some of them shove things down and let the pressure build up until they explode. Some people, turn violent towards themselves or others. Some people are just destructive mentally, and they can, form all sorts of mental illnesses or unhealthy thought patterns. But what's most important here is that you're teaching your kids that you are not a safe person to experience their emotions with. Which means later in life, when they're having troubles and they could really use a parent to lean on, they're not going to come to you or trust you because you punish crying. You punish upset. So when they're 14 years old and some 18-year-old boy shows up at a party and pushes them for sex, do you think they're going to come to you? No way. When they're having trouble with bullies at school, people making fun of them, making them feel like they want to die, you think they're going to come to you? No, they're definitely not, because you punish upset and you punish crying. And just like spanking, this is lazy parenting. You don't feel like dealing with the feelings. You don't feel like dealing with the understanding that is necessary for that child to be healthily and thoroughly taught and parented. And so because you don't feel like dealing with it, you just shut it down. You are doing irreparable harm to your children. Stop punishing their feelings and listen to them. They cannot manipulate you. Their brains do not do that yet. And even if they can, isn't it better for them to believe, when I tell my mom I'm upset about something, she always believes me? When I tell my mom I'm uncomfortable, she always tries to help? Or do you want them saying, oh my gosh, I'm in real trouble. I can't let my mom find out? Because that's a lot of us. When we were growing up, we were like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Something happened. My parents are going to kill me. They cannot find this out. And it is not healthy for kids to be out there raising themselves. We're supposed to be raising them. We're supposed to be the first people they call when they're in trouble. We are their adult guardians. We are the people with fully formed, cognitive ability that are supposed to be advocating for them in the world. We are their protectors and their teachers. And if you are too lazy to parent your children, don't have children. And if you are too tired to parent your children, please reach out for help. Don't just shut them down. Stay safe out there, friends. Keep fighting the good fight, but don't fight with your kids.